Welcome back. Now in this video we're going to be talking about recording picture-in-picture video. And rather than go over some of the technical aspects of this process, it's kind of important to give you some ideas on how to think about this. And then the technical parts will be fairly simple. Picture-in-picture video is a good way to personalize your tutorial videos. What you're doing is you're putting an image or a video of yourself typically in the bottom right-hand corner. And so if you think about seeing a square of yourself, your entire background, and you really giving life to the video, this is a great way of personalizing a PowerPoint video or even sometimes a screen share video. And what this does is allows you to protect yourself while you're explaining your concept. So it's not just you being detached from the subject. You are really giving people an idea, probably teaching someone an idea that either you agree with or something that you have some strong feelings about. Now, you do want to be aware of where you're going to be on the screen. And one of the things we talked about in the main course is the fact that you can put this square, you can organize it any place. You can put it any place on the screen. You can arrange it at the top right, top left, any place that you want. However, if you're going to be recording PowerPoint, or even if you're going to be recording screen share videos, you need to be aware while you're recording of where the video is going to be. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see the square while you're recording. So if you know you're going to be in the bottom right hand corner, you want to leave that area open, whether or not you're doing PowerPoint, whether or not you were doing screen sharing. And yes, you want to recreate your slides knowing where your video is going to appear. And this is especially going to be helpful because you don't want to go back and redo slides, or you don't want your video to overshadow the words. Remember, you're not using words to have people read, you're using words to enhance or bolster what it is you're trying to say in your video. Now, you could use your computer's webcam in order to do this, but it's probably going to be best that you get a webcam that will enhance this process. And it's recommended that you get a webcam like the Logitech 930E. And there's a reason that this is a recommended camera. It's probably going to be a little more expensive than your average webcam, but it renders at 1920 by 1080, which is high definition, and it really uses less of your computer's processing power. In other words, the resources of the webcam run inside of the webcam, as opposed to other cameras where the resources run on the computer. That's very important because it keeps you from having latency in your video. It keeps you from having a mismatch between what's happening in the video and people hearing your words. And this makes a very credible video and actually keeps people paying attention. You can see the Logitech 930 right here, and actually it doesn't look different than any other webcam. What's most important, and even if you can't get this particular camera, you don't like this one, you want to get one where the resources do not have to run on the PC. That's the most important thing. That's what makes for the timing in your videos to be in sync with the actual webcam. Welcome back. Now in this video we're going to talk about converting some of your project files to MP3. And in version 8 of Camtasia, which is what you're seeing on your screen, you're looking at the batch production. And what we're going to do is we're just going to grab some files here. And we're going to go through this process. And we're going to go and look at one particular preset, which is the MP3 preset. And it used to be that you could do just this, which is to convert, we're not going to go through this entire process, but you could convert a video using Camtasia to MP3. Now we're going to go to Camtasia 9. That feature no longer exists. So you can no longer use your batch to convert multiple videos into multiple MP3s. The other thing is that when you want to convert a file, you can export an audio to a WAV file or to an M4A file. But again, you cannot do this during a batch. Now, the only format that you can actually use during a batch, we're going to show you this, We're just going to go through this process. And if we were to look for a particular preset, we have one set up for new M4A audio. So we can actually run a batch job for M4A audio, but that's the only audio that we can run a batch for. So the way to convert multiple files at the same time is to bring them into your iTunes account. Now, if you don't have iTunes, iTunes is free in order to download to your hard drive. And once you actually have these files in a certain playlist, you can then highlight them all, and you can then create an MP3 version. So the process is a little more indirect. You're going to have to batch produce M4A files. You're going to pull those M4A files into iTunes, and then you're going to bulk turn them into MP3 versions just by highlighting them all and then clicking Create MP3 Versions. Welcome back. Now in this video we're going to be talking about taking the batch job that you have run and then being able to finalize for production and delivery using a time-saving process. Once you've created all your videos, you're going to want to package them for delivery and for sale. And you can do this very easily with the ROM Zipper program. Now with ROM Zipper, you can zip multiple files simultaneously. And the most important thing is that you have all your files in the same folder without any additional folder. Now what this does is this makes the batch job that you just did easy to zip and easier to upload to your host in order to deliver them to your buyer. You can find ROM Zipper by just Googling download ROM Zipper. It is a free program. And once you get it on your hard drive, let's take a look and see what it will do. When ROM Zipper opens up, what you want to do is find the folders where your files are that you're going to want to work with. And we found ours. You're going to notice that there are 10 files. And what we want to do is we want to bundle these. And we want to bundle these all at once, and we want to bundle these quickly. Well, now that we have found the folder, all we're going to do is we're going to highlight all of our files, and then we're going to click Zip Files. And then we're going to figure out where we want them to go. And we're going to put them in the very same drive where they came from. As soon as we click OK, ROM Zipper is going to start the process of bundling up our files. And you'll see that here in the left-hand corner. It doesn't take very long. And then what you'll see is you'll see the files come into view. And then all you really have to do then is take your files and upload them wherever you like to host them. And that's a very easy way of being able to bundle the content that you ran with the batch and then continue to save time to put your effort into other things. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.